Well, welcome everybody to our online program on addiction and recovery from the Sunshine Coast Health Centre up here in Powell River, BC. And I thought in this program we'd talk about some of the research that we're conducting at the centre. So not necessarily tactics and strategies to use in recovery, but more some of this interesting information coming out about addiction and recovery just from the research. And the research isn't complete. It'll take us many more months to actually be really confident of the results. But we've got some provisional results, themes that are actually kind of interesting. Okay, so we'll spend some time in the next few programs talking about that. And one of the most interesting results we found so far is concerning this idea of the addictive personality. It's a very popular idea that some people seem to have this personality that sort of leads them right into addiction. But according to our research, we haven't found that at all. We've been finding people have very stable upbringings, very good values, and maybe the addiction began as a result of some loss in their life. Some dramatic incident that happened. And then they got all through this turmoil and happened. Other people actually have reasonably clear personalities. So for example, we might have someone famously with an impulsive personality, or at least traits of an impulsive personality. These people can be addicted. And very often, for example, these people just make these decisions on a whim. Oh, that sounds good, let's do that. Or, oh yeah, that's a good idea, let's do that. And they don't really reflect upon their life. And then part of this may be getting involved in drugs. Other people have pretty much the exact opposite personality. These people have, well, in the clinical literature we would call it traits of obsessive compulsive disorder, or maybe the full disorder. And these people, unlike the impulsive people, they're very particular. There's a lot of very focused, concentrated, effortful thought put into, well, pretty much everything in their lives. And so there's no whim there, there's no hunches. Everything is extremely deliberate. Right? And other people have traits of what we call in the literature a paranoid kind of personality. And these people, when they're given new information, they'll dissect it minutely, and they're looking for some kind of hidden threat behind some kind of information or an event or some condition. And they do this routinely throughout just about everything in their life, always searching for what's hidden behind it, what's the big secret that they have to discover. Anyway, those are like 4 different examples of very different personalities, and yet all of them suffer from an addiction. So this idea of an addictive personality, I don't know, it doesn't seem to be confirmed in our research. And so what we're finding actually confirms what the scholarly research actually says, and which basically says out of 50 years of very intense research trying to find this mysterious addictive personality, yeah, it's like we can't even find a shred of evidence to support it. And in fact, what we generally discover is people with addictions are as various as the wide mix of society. Anyway, that was a very interesting result, but in a sense one that we were expecting based on the academic research. Anyway, we'll be back next time with another result that we found so far.